jugando contra Denver. Y en Denver solo tenemos a Michael Jordan. Así que nada, vamos a jugar el jueguito. Así que los dejo con el jueguito, mi gente, y gracias a todos los que me apoyan.
On Tuesday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. And then on Thursday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Detroit Pistons.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. They've got Porter. Dennis Rodman is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Harden, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard. And for Denver, they've got Tony Parker. Martin is out there with Irving. Then there's Towns, and it's Jordan in at the 2. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Here's Towns following the basket by Russell Westbrook. And here's Irving. Here's Jordan. Good work defensively by Harden.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit, and the foul called on Kenyon Martin. That is his first foul of the game. Chamberlain the pass to Harden. And here's Westbrook from the arc. 6 on the shot clock. Porter, no luck. And here's Denver. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Outside Irving. Over Porter. And Julius Irving, the best.
Extraordinary work from Parker to find his teammate for the open basket. His passing is just phenomenal.
Here's Porter. Denver grabs the miss.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
Here's Jordan, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. The shot by Jordan, no good. And it's Harden with the ball for Minnesota. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Back to Porter. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance
Westbrook se está cocinando a Tony Parker. Diablo. Está bien pillo. Pero se Westbrook,
when you are the aggressor, this early, it is intimidating.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Ilgauskas comes in for Towns, and it's Johnson in for Martin. And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Parker. Chamberlain with the block. And he recovers it. And Parker stays with it. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Westbrook. Chamberlain with it. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Jordan outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Westbrook against Parker. Chamberlain. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Chamberlain got his second basket of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Johnson. Jordan with it. To the paint. Here's Irving. And staying with the play, Irving. Irving's got 9 points.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And Westbrook, here we go. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Nuggets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Parker up top. He's covered by Westbrook. Outside Jordan. Clock at 6. And there's the drive. And he hits it to tie the game up. Jordan's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Jordan's jumper is just pure, especially at that range.
Washington with the screen on Parker. Westbrook passes to Washington. Johnson with the rebound. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good from the field with that miss.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Harden gets the bucket.
And a large portion of Harden's shots come from the perimeter, and for good reason. He is an absolute sharpshooter.
Here's Jordan. Harden with the defensive effort. That will count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is hit. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Jalen Johnson is out there with Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Parker, and it's Aguirre, and it's small forward. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
Here's Hero. The shot that time, not on target. Great defense that time from Noah. Minnesota leading by 5. Here's Harden. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Jalen Johnson. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. but I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Holiday against Parker. 14 feet away, up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
No, that's just too easy for Parker there. He loves getting those opportunities.
Washington finds Noah. Harden against Hero. Holiday, the pass to Washington. Kicks it out to Harden. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Knocks it loose and stolen by Aguirre. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Parker. There's Hero with the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Hero's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
From deep, Harden. Another miss by Minnesota. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way. Bring in the right kind of people. And you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you've just triggered a lot of thoughts here. But doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report. And the Nuggets with some changes. Irving's checked in for Aguirre. And Jordan subbed in for Hero. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Minnesota. Russell Westbrook comes in for Drew. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And that's a special play.
Se la devolvimos.
One spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Jordan kicks to Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
Westbrook drives in. Here's Harden. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Harden's got 13.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Driving in. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
And this is Martin at his best, getting that deep position.
Westbrook passes to Porter. Rodman dishes to Westbrook. Over Parker. And Irving pulls it down.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Near the three-point line is Westbrook. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Parker surveying the floor. To the inside. There's Kenyon Martin on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Towns, he's checked in for Denver. And a change for the Timberwolves. Chamberlain's checked in. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Harden outside. Back to Westbrook. Outside Porter. And the three ball is good. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Well, this is Porter's go-to shot. He's very proficient from three-point land.
Here's Parker. Here he goes. Chamberlain with the block. And Harden wide open. He shoots. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Jordan. The Nuggets with a new 14. Rodman against Parker. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Parker's got 4 points now in the quarter. Westbrook up top, covered by Parker. The shot's good from Westbrook.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so it's Minnesota headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Uy, Kawhi volvió a Los
burning those
Angeles
midnight
Spurs.
oils, man. You been hitting the clubs or something?
Hoy en Indiana, Mike Johnson en Detroit y Luka Doncic en Memphis.
Turning back now to that game we've been
Creo que
watching,
aquí
a positive first half for the Timberwolves.
As a team,
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
On the court for Minnesota, Porter is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Harden, and it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. For Denver, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
Parker kicks to Jordan. Pass to Irving, all alone. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Porter in the corner. 11 feet away, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And now a 9-point Minnesota lead.
Stepping in, Porter Jr. Mid-range jumpers are like layups for an elite shooter like MPJ.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That free throw good from Harden. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Outside Jordan. Irving looking for an opening. Jordan's shot is off.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well. And shots like that only hurt his team more.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Chamberlain with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Parker against Westbrook. And it's Parker scoring on a gorgeous play. Parker's got 10.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, and when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Parker sets the screen for Irving. And he lays it straight in. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Here's Westbrook. Rebound by Parker. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 10. Jordan looking it over. Over Westbrook. A shot by Jordan, no good.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Here's Harden. And it's Denver with the rebound. Outside Jordan. Looking to get it going. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
And they're bringing you up close and personal in the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Westbrook, 2 points. That one goes. Westbrook's got 19 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Rebound by Parker. Parker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 2 minutes remaining. Here's Jordan. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 4th assist in this one.
And Parker really did a phenomenal job feeding that ball to his teammate for the shot there. His playmaking ability is off the charts.
Harden's shot is good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The Nuggets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Washington's checked in. Irving with a clean look. Drills it from outside. Irving's got 16 points.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Harden the pass to Porter. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, he was showing some toughness on that finish. Porter Jr. just shrugging off the contact.
A different look for Denver. Ilgauskas comes in for Towns. And Hero subbed in for Irving. And you'd think the Nuggets would get to the line a lot more, but Stan, over the last few years, that has not been the case.
Well, part of that is they don't force anything. They work for open looks. They're not trying to bait you into fouls.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. 4th, the Nuggets.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
And Jordan slams it home.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Here's Harden. It's deflected. Harden against Hero. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Johnson with a screen on Harden. And it goes down 2 points. 5 points in the game.
And there's no hesitation from Hero. When the shot's there for him, he is looking to let it fly.
Harden outside. Unloads. Rebound by the Nuggets. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Parker. 10 points for him. And a wide open look for Jordan. Offline with his 3. 1 second left. And then Washington with the dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending out the
You can see which team has the swagger right now. And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Timberwolves leading by 8. Martin is out there with Jalen Johnson. Then there's Aguirre. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Irving at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Irving against Bane. And then Irving slams it in.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Bane for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Bane's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Irving a screen on Holiday. Hero from long range. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Rodman's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Holiday kicks to Bane. Back to Holiday. Aguirre grabs the miss.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. A 3 from Aguirre. Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
Well, I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama. I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
Wide open, couldn't capitalize. The Nuggets trail by 13. At the elbow, Irving. To the right side. And again, Denver, no good. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Timberwolves. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Inside, here's Noah, and finished off by Noah.
Oh, how about that powerful finish by Noah attacking the rim.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Martin. They need this. That one's not going to go. Great defense that time from Noah. Timberwolves leading by 15. There's Porter with the 3. Good, And a nice assist from Noah.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
There's Hero with the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. You gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Jordan comes in for Aguayo, and Tony Parker is subbed in for Tyler Hero. Minnesota also making some changes. Chamberlain's checked in for Noah. James Harden comes in for Bane. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
Well, it's always great to see Towns locked in and making an impact defensively.
The Nuggets trail by 15. Here's Irving. Rodman with the rebound. Rodman's got 7 rebounds in the game. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Chamberlain kicks to Porter. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And here's Harden for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Last year, coach, as you know, the Timberwolves making it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that equaled their deepest run in team history, dropping that series to the Mavs. Minnesota has never been to the finals, one of 5 franchises who've yet to get there.
Westbrook, and the layup's good off the glass. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Parker passes to Jordan. And another miss by Denver.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Westbrook kicks to Harden. Outside Porter. To the middle. Here's Westbrook. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 15.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Minnesota.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Russell Westbrook.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Westbrook passes to Rodman. Now here's Harden. There's 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And Westbrook throws it down.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Here's Irving, and then Irving slams it in. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Westbrook. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Towns, no luck. From deep, Harden. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here.
Acabando con ese cantazo de Harden.
And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way
Qué
they
juegazo,
controlled the
gente.
game and just completely took the crowd out of it,
Ya ganamos nuestro segundo juego. Ahora ya lo próximo sería jugar con nuestro próximo rival. Y los dos juegos van simulados. Así que ahí está el jugador del juego, de Westbrook, que mató en este juego. Así que nada, mi gente, gracias a todos los que estuvieron aquí, gracias a todos los que van en directo, y nada, gracias por el apoyo. Así que nada, sigan suscribiéndose, dándole like a los videos, compartan el video, comenten, y nada, nos veremos en el próximo video del Cora. Lo que